Hi Gemini, and welcome to your first reading for April, the first of two. Just remember, Gemini, that this can be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus if you want to take it from the perspective of relationship, okay? We're going to be doing Tarot and Oracle. I'm actually doing the cards live. I don't have pre-made piles. What else do I want to tell you? If you are seeing this video after April, that is okay because the messages are timeless and there's going to be a nugget in there somewhere for you. That's why you were led to it by Spirit. And by Spirit, I'm talking whoever it is for you, God, Source, Universe, someone else by a different name, okay? So let's get right into this with an overall energy card. I just like to see, sometimes it ties into what I'm actually going to be talking about in the reading, what comes out. Other times it can be its own individual message. All right, Gemini, so let's get this for you. Will, Tiger. Maybe for some of you, Gemini, this is going to be a message of having no fear, being willing to take the chance, being willing to take the leap. Think of it as the Fool card, okay? This is you maybe, I don't know, maybe doing something dangerous. I don't know. And when I say that, I don't mean in a bad way. Maybe for some of you, this is, it just what popped into my head was skydiving. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to do that is considered a little dangerous, or maybe it's your family or whoever that doesn't want you to do it. But look, I mean, this is, you know, we can say she's riding here, she's flying on the magic tiger, right? But it is your own will, you know, you can do what it is. You do have free will. And maybe for some of you, you like that bit of adrenaline rush, Gemini, where you like to do things that are a little bit on the edge, okay? For others of you, it's just having willpower in general. Maybe that's something you need to bring a little more of that into your life. Could be a message for some of you. But see, even here with the 34 could be important, or that is a 7. I feel for some of you, really, it's like you have multiple choices of dangerous, you know, quote unquote, things that you want to do. And maybe it's your bucket list, right? But you know what? This has come through. It might be time for you to start doing some of those things on your bucket list. Okay, let's get into the next card here. This one's a little more difficult to shuffle because it's very large. I usually try to do it off camera in between, but I like to still do it on camera a bit too. Sea turtle, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Just with protection here, I feel, like I said, if this message coming through from Spirit right now, these cards come out for a reason. You know, I stop when I feel that I need to stop, and that is them. You're protected. That's why they're saying if there's something that you need to do to fulfill you, right? Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. If you are that person, you are that adventurous person that loves to be out exploring and traveling or just doing things that, right, most people don't, then you need to do that because that's what's going to give you rhythm and flow in your own life. You won't feel like you're being held back. You won't feel like everything is stagnant and slow and not moving. For some of you, it is the message of persevere and you will succeed. Okay, let me get a tarot for you with this because I just want to, oh, and that one came out, the Hierophant. There's something for you to learn, okay? There's something that you will learn from this rather. But I also feel, right, the keys, like you're unlocking something. There's something that you will learn maybe by going out and being daring. But personally for you too, All right. I feel, sorry, I just hate it when there's little things there. I feel like it could even be you're going to unlock how to get that flow in your life, how to succeed, how to work hard to get what it is that you want, Gemini. All right. That is, for me, the Hierophant, the teacher and the student. I always think of him like that, even more than, say, the priest or a marriage card. Depends on the context of the reading. But maybe here also, you're learning something from this as a student. Or, sorry, I'd already said that. You are going to be teaching others by you stepping out and showing how, going after what it is that you want and how to succeed and be successful at doing it. You are a shining example for other people to maybe step out and do whatever it is in their life that they're a little afraid or timid of doing. And that can also be what this card is representing. You stepping out and doing something that does make you a little bit afraid or a little timid, you know. We grow by doing things that, I kind of talked about this, I'm going to say in Taurus, is doing things differently. It's how we learn. It's how we grow. But they just want you to know, it is scary and maybe you don't feel protected, but look, Spirit, again, whoever that is for you, has your back. And you pray, you ask, whatever, you write it down, whatever it is that you do, to speak to them, meditate, whatever it is, and just say, look, I want to try something new, but I am a little fearful. Can you help me out? Right? I've heard you have my back, but can you prove it? I don't know, something like that, right? That's what they're there for. So, guardian angels, not a myth. All right, let's get another card. But yeah, you're meant to learn, but I feel teach as well. And by teach, I don't mean teacher necessarily. Could be for you, but just, leading or showing by others by example. Okay, dolphin spirit, this and that are true. Right? What did I just say? It's not, oh yeah, guardian angels aren't a myth, right? Okay, but let me just see here. This and that are true. Okay. I'm going to get a tarot to go with it. With the 20, actually, you know what? I'm going to take both of those because one flipped out and one was kind of out in my hand. So we have a Tower and we have the Page of Wands. So this is a 20, which would be a 2. This and that are true. First thing I want to say is when we have 2s, it's all about balance. It's about choices. It's about duality. And I feel that that's where this comes in, right? Maybe something's going to be coming up for you, Gemini, where a choice is going to need to be made and you feel stuck or you feel unsure of what decision that it is that you need to make. Because it's not really a wrong, I'm going to say a wrong decision. Like, I'm going to say there's no bad outcome to this. It's like both of them are good or both of them can be true. I feel like maybe in the decision making, you might want to take on this Page of Wands energy where it's going to be the one that feels like a really great expansive idea, something that maybe inspires you, like you may find it inspirational. If you're making a choice, you may go with the one that kind of fires you up a little bit, right? This is fire, Wands energy. It might be something new and exciting that you feel like you could really get behind because you are passionate or enthusiastic about it. And with the Tower moment here, I'm almost feeling with the Tower moment, it's like this decision or whatever it is that you are going to be making a decision on here, I almost feel as though it's going to feel, no, I'm going to say it. It's going to feel like it's a life or death situation, right? It's going to be that kind of feeling. It's going to feel, what I mean by that is it's one or the other. It can only be one or the other, but they're saying no. This and that can both be true. This and that can both work. You just need to maybe make the choice that here with the Page of Wands that you feel enthusiastic, inspired by. One of your choices will feel more like that, okay? So that may help you for some guidance here. That may help you when it comes to making that choice. Which one is really lighting a fire within you? Okay. Oh, wrong deck. Let me get this one. Let's go for the next card here. I'm liking this for you, Gemini. I know sometimes, see, Gemini, with your duality, some of you may find it hard to make decisions, right? Because it's like, oh no, which one's better? But I think you always have to go with your intuition and what feels right. And that can be on many different levels. In this case with Page of Wands, I want to say it's more of a fiery, passionate feeling that is going to help you. Raven, prepare for change. Archangels Azrael and I think it's Boki. Not really sure how to pronounce it, but there you can see it. All right. Ooh, so what do we love about this Raven card? Well, one, Raven's here. Look, third eye lit up. Love that. That is being intuitive. That is your intuition. That's being able to see, right? Maybe you are clairvoyant, or you're just really good at seeing through things or seeing things for what they are. I also love that they have the heart chakras lit up here as well. So that is always, again, I feel like when your heart chakra is open, when your heart is open, you are just, generally speaking, open to so much more. Because once you close down that heart, that intuition, that emotion, your core, what are you really open to? Not a lot. So I just feel like that's it. But they're saying prepare for change. The reason I was saying that, do not close yourself off to change. We all have, you know what, different cycles in our lives, endings, beginnings, endings, and in-betweens. And the thing is, we're always changing and evolving. You know, sometimes we take 6 steps back, but we get back up and we take 10 forward and we're back on on track again. So, you know, you can't beat yourself up too much, but don't be afraid of the change because you're afraid that it's going, Gemini, to somehow set you back. That's a specific message for someone. 3 of Wands, exactly. Look, the 3 of Wands comes right after the 2, and the 2 is, okay, let's just start right from the beginning. We're going to come right into here with the Wands. We have the Ace of Wands, which is all about, you know, new, inspired, passionate beginnings and potential for opportunities and growth. We get to the 2 and we're like, all right, I need to sit and make a plan because I want to go after that new beginning. And 3 is you actually getting ready to go. Okay. In some cases, I always say it's you waiting for your ship to come in so you can go back out, or you're waiting for something to come in on that ship that's going to change things. But right here, they're saying you're ready. You just need to make the plan. It's okay. You need to maybe make the choice. That could tie in there, right? You need to go with the flow, because that's where you'll find your rhythm and your balance, right? So this is you. If you prepare for the change, open your heart space, open your mind even, because you can't be closed-minded. You need to be open to everything here. All chakras, you know, open and ready. It will be a very easy transition for you, I feel. You're going to be able to step out and go after what it is that you want. Look, the sun is shining here. This is not a negative card in any way. This is you just standing and looking and going like, maybe it's my adventure starts tomorrow. And this message, this reading for you, Gemini, could be it's time. It's time for you to set sail. And these can be in different areas of your life, Gemini. Again, it can all tie together, or it can be different little individual messages for you. But let's get another here. Dog, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. And what is the first line of this card? You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. And this is just a reminder, you know, not everyone is going to be on board with everything it is that you want to do, or what I, you know, I can speak from experience of what I want to do. They don't understand it. Therefore, there's no loyalty being shown because they just don't understand it and they don't want to get on board with it. Not realizing that, you know what, this is just a way that I choose to serve people for their higher good. This is just a way I choose to do something that is meaningful to me and makes me feel good and fills my heart space and my cups, right? You know, some people want to help people by being in the, you know, medical field, by being counselors, by volunteering at homeless shelters, you know, or wherever it may be. I choose to do this. You can choose to do whatever it is that you want to do that's going to bring that harmony and rhythm and flow into your life. You don't have to, you know, I was talking about it, I think, with one of the other signs here. You don't have to march to the beat of someone else's drum, because you need to be loyal and faithful to yourself in spirit first, and then everyone else comes in. Doesn't mean that you don't maybe sometimes value their opinion. If you are in a relationship or have a family, I mean, it's not like I'm going to say you can just be running out making decisions and uproot everyone. I think in those times it may, you know, don't mistake that meaning for that, right? You know, there's things that have to be discussed and worked out, but just generally, you serve yourself first. You don't listen and just go by what everyone else is saying. Look at this, the Fool card. It's the new beginning. There's the little owl getting ready. Look, he has his squirrel friend with him, his little hobo pack, and he's heading out on a new adventure. That's what the Fool is. They're willing to take the chance. They're willing to head out on this new adventure. We're talking about it here. We're talking about it all over this reading. So that is the main part of the reading for you, Gemini. I'm going to get right into some tarot here for you for further clarification, confirmation of what's on the table. I feel like this is really kind of, maybe I want to say, really your willpower here, right? Because if you are strong and confident, all right, if you are sure of yourself, you're not going to bend to what everyone else wants. You are going to march to the beat of your own drum. You will persevere and succeed your way. And that doesn't mean you're going to be negative and bossy and, you know, it's my way or the highway. It's none of that stuff. It's just doing really what is best for you. 10 of Cups. There we go. If you're willing to do this work, as I always love to say when these cards come out, you will get your 10 of Cups. You will become emotionally fulfilled. Everything that you've wanted, you know, it's filling all the cups until you get to 10. And there you are. Everything's happy. Everything's working out. You feel fulfilled because you did it in a way that's filling your own cups and is good for even everyone around you as well. Let me get a couple more for you and then we'll be finishing up. Look, the Lovers. For some of you, this could be about relationship, okay? It could be getting yourself in the right space to bring that relationship in. It could be taking a chance. It could be, you know, being brave here when it comes to relationships. It's, you know, finding you're happy. But the Lovers also represents finding what it is that you love. Again, it could be in a person, it could be in a thing, it could be doing what it is that you love to do. Again, it's kind of watery energy for me. It's you filling your cup up, you feeling fulfilled in what it is that you're doing. And again, in any area of your life. Let's get one more for you, Gemini. 3 of Swords. Yeah, no more of this. I feel like this always represents a little pain and heartache, right? Like this kind of represents Maybe for some of you, you're just getting back up and dusting yourself off. Okay, because maybe there's something you've gone through, something that's been a bit painful or disappointing for you, or emotionally challenging for you in some way, mentally challenging for you in some way. And this is representing you in that moment. But I feel, and if you're still in that moment, that this is the message from Spirit coming in, where it's like you need to have your willpower, strength, courage to get up off of this block here, rip out those swords, and start looking for what it is that you can do to bring that happy and emotional balance, happiness and emotional balance back into your life. Okay, Gemini, that is the main reading for you. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.